As the lights dim after another lively evening at the Broadway Theater, shoppers return to their cars and the streets begin to clear. The bustle of Pitman's uptown district gently winds down. That night, out-of-town visitors may find comfort in the warm and beautifully finished rooms of the Inn on Holly.
Hi everyone, we're Yvonne and...
Hi, I'm Vince Jacobs. My friends call me Jake.
And we've had this bed and breakfast for, it'll be 15 years. We've had the building, and 14 years we've been a bed and breakfast in June. Beautiful 120-year-old Victorian house, had to be this house. We have 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. One of the rooms can be used as a suite. And we have a beautiful carriage house out back, and people enjoy the town and the house.
Pretty nice wine region out down here in the South Jersey area. Rowan University is just a mile away. And so people, it's a nice central location, especially for people, we've had people from afar come, from other countries. Believe it or not, we do get a lot of people from afar and come and visit.
Pitman, of course, our lovely little town, tucked away yet surprisingly close to everything.
Come Monday morning at 9 a.m., Neil Salmon, 4th generation owner of Salmon Signs, gears up for another busy workday.
Hi, I'm Neil Salmon with Salmon Signs. Our business started actually back in around 1900, so almost 125 years ago with my great-grandfather. And he started it in Morristown, New Jersey, and was there, and 2 of his sons worked in the business as well. And after my great-grandfather passed in 1950, the sons took the business and kind of went different ways, and my grandfather relocated here to Pitman in 1961. And he actually, he did a lot of vehicle lettering. He even lettered a lot of the race cars that used to race up at the Alcyon track here in Pitman. I'm holding in my hand here the notes from my great-grandfather from his business. It's from 1902, and it has all kinds of information on how to mix paints and how to, letter the different signs. They did it all hand lettering with a maul. He came to Pitman, because it was a small town and it was growing, a lot of businesses, a lot of interpersonal connection with the people in downtown and Broadway. And then, my father was actually in the Navy, and he left the Navy in 1971 and came back to help my grandfather in the business. And then my grandfather passed in 1977, and my father continued with the business up until, for about 50 years until he passed away. And it wasn't until really about a year ago that I got involved. So we're an off-Broadway business. And again, we've been here for over 60 years. You can see our work all through the town. If you've ever been in the Pitman 4th of July parade, which is one of the greatest events in this region, you'll see at the start of the parade the large Pitman seal that kind of looks like this. My grandfather painted that original seal that they use in the parade.
At the same time, Russ Johnson unlocks the door to Main Street Investment Group, ready to begin a day of market watching and client consultations.
Hi, I'm Russ Johnson. I'm co-founder and managing partner of Main Street Investment Group. We are a full-service financial planning firm specializing in retirement and income planning. We've been in business since 2004, but we started in 1999 as an Edward Jones office on Broadway in Pitman, and eventually found our permanent home here on Woodbury Road in 2006 as Main Street Investment Group. So what lured us to go to Pitman for our business was the downtown was the initial lure. I spent a few years in banking in the Pitman branches of Core States and First Fidelity, and I knew Pitman was a great town, and I knew with those 2 banks closing there was a financial need in town. So we decided to open up our Edward Jones office in 1999 in downtown Pitman. So my family and I love Pitman. We moved here in 2004. We wanted to raise our children here. And specifically to the downtown area, I remember when the revitalization started with Pete Slack in 2006, when Mr. Slack purchased the Broadway Theater of Pitman and turned that into a thriving entity once again. And from that, spun off many fine restaurants, stores, shops, ice cream parlors, coffee shops. And eventually, when liquor licenses were issued, we've bought in Merriman's Pub as well as Martini's, which is attached to the Broadway Theater. Pitman has a small town feel, as a thriving uptown district where you can walk around. The people are great, the school systems are great, and that's what lured my family and I to this town.
To many visitors, Pitman may seem to consist solely of uptown, that vibrant stretch of Broadway between Holly Avenue and Washington Avenue, and including 2nd Avenue, Pitman Avenue, and West Jersey Avenue. But in reality, our 2.3 square mile town is home to a wide range of successful businesses beyond this core district. Our town center has experienced an extraordinary resurgence over the past 15 years, sparked in large part by the 2006 purchase and extensive renovation of the historic Broadway Theater by Pitman residents Peter and Jill Slack. As the literal and symbolic heart of our uptown district, the once idle theater has transformed into a cultural hub, drawing over 100,000 visitors each year to enjoy its vibrant calendar of plays and musical performances. Innovation, collaboration, and commitment to mutual success define our local business landscape. From cross-promotion and shared marketing efforts to a welcoming attitude towards new ideas, Pitman's business community thrives on partnership, not competition. It's a place where the old adage, "a rising tide lifts all boats," truly comes to life. Equally important is our shared commitment to giving back. Whether it's sponsoring a Little League team or supporting a youth art exhibition during summer programs, Pitman business owners are known for their generosity and deep community involvement. Pitman's strategic location, nestled between Route 47, Delsea Drive, Woodbury-Glassboro Road, Gloucester County's busiest roadway, and just minutes from Route 55, creates a highly favorable environment for nearly any type of business or industry. The success of our off-Broadway businesses and our bustling uptown shopping district is no coincidence. Established in January of 2008 by Mayor Mike Batten, the Pitman Economic Development Committee was created to attract new businesses and industries to the borough, support the growth, expansion, and retention of existing businesses, foster cooperation between government and the business community, serve as a liaison for economic development projects and initiatives. To learn more about business opportunities in the borough of Pitman, please contact a member of the Pitman Economic Development Committee.